Sierra Leone police say what meets them for say people in there where they talk for make draw happiness alone. So they want to make me and you know say everything they under control force, but then they want them people in there for stay off that part today. They say some of the people they sabi. Some of the other people they not sabi. They say, however, if you see something where you feel say go bring draw na salon, make you contact them. Make you bring them to light. Make you call this caller. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and where you call from, please.
Good evening, Triple.
Yes, I get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a free time, Serra Leone. I want to tell you plenty thank you. And again, I want to tell you say Serra Leone peaceful. The life they go on normally. And in fact, today almost all day it rain. And up to date today by rain. So we enjoy with peace. We not get no other things. And that first I get for tell you a diaspora. There are second things we I get for say. And I normally used to say 70% of the diaspora, they really get good ideology to the development of this country. But the rest of the 30%, now then they cause problem in this country. To the people, we they need education because me, somebody know they use and misuse me to be no sense. To the issue of the threatening remarks or the press statement from the police or the security apparatus, very good. Now the same platform where would they blame the police? The same platform, digits not said, few of the callers there would they blame the police. But now we ask, what you can bring them problems the way police can involve? Or would that be responsible? I think saying that first we get for look at, then would I we for talk to, then would I we for tell the truth before ever at the end of the day we blame the police then. Yeah. Then the third thing we are going for say, my brother, things where you don't destabilize 11 years in this country. Neither is not going to settle for 2 years. And not going at all. That one day if you understand that one day game. Then the other one where I want to say, who done a government? Who done a government? This will be one of the assignments where people will tell me at the end of the day, who done a government? Of course, we don't say police for really protect the life and properties of citizens in this country and the properties of the same citizens in Sierra Leone. But who done that government? Yeah. I want to say, brother, as we used to say, this country, nobody know to allow war in this country again. Some of we know, I can tell you all the time, we know the after effect of the war. We are victims of all the bad things that we can at this country. Me personally, me are victims. So me know the yarn, and we know the yarn for war, and war no good in this country. Lastly, why really this kind of things they happen now in this country? We not ever happen where an ESCO might be in power. Why this kind of thing they happen now? Oh, we think say the SLPP, the any opposition, they not be get the idea or they not be get the power. But why they not be do that one? They not be they do things like this now where they go on? Why? Lastly, this country, it belongs to 16 tribes. This country, it belongs to 12 registered political parties. This country, not to one political party for rule this country. Yeah. We all for rule this country. And it belongs to Sierra Leoneans, them, not to one tribe, not to one region. My brother, we person, God up with person. Nobody no go bring her down. President Biro today, na President Tuma, na President of the Republic. We 5 years done. The mandate done. Again, we go into pool. If you feel like you go really say you right. Yeah. But democratically elected president, not the shikam. and we don't experience good things. We not allow nobody. 10 years or 11 years destabilize everything. Start this country, new direction, not going to settle around for 2 years. The brother, this is the fact. So I just left the platform. Today we enjoy the platform. I enjoy so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Although it is arena free time currently.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, caller, live on here. Your name and the call from, please.
Yeah, I'm here to talk to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is not I already call from years.
You get 3 minutes.
Okay. The mentality of the Salon police today is just the same as the mentality of the Salon police 20, 30 years ago. Even as far back as 1977 or so, when they have no school, no college, no work, when they're talking on the ISU, and the same brutality, nothing has changed. You know, so I don't see why people forget about that one and they blame the one they did today, even though they don't get change. But not the same mentality. Everybody come, not the same thing, you know. You go to the police, you know, everything go down. You know, and the way they incite and the way they accept them and when they incite, they tell them for what they do this, they're stupid. They not get things for it, they not get job, people live comfortably, then they send WhatsApp message to and say, wanna go demonstrate, wanna go riot. And you allow the police then they operate. They shoot first, they ask question later. And when the report come out, the report is skewed in their favor. You know, that's African politics. So people need to learn and know better. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, live on here. Your name and the call from, please.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Alusai Caesar, they call from London.
Yes, Alusai, you get 3 minutes. So what's in your contribution?
Yeah, first of all, AAA, I remember the last time one program we I get for understand certain things them way people and they try for attack you here and there for the good things the way they do. I just want to say just continue the good thing the way they do. Now God na input you the. Now God na input you the. Now that this awale, you know. Not listen to anybody. They want the world where they go and talk anything not just maybe 5% or 6 or 7%. We will know the job we they do with DBAU 100%. And the main thing I want to talk now this is forum. AAA, them one that just gets advice for them one day would they try for beat the drums of war na Sierra Leone. Then people there for no say na one Sierra Leone get. We don't get no other place than Salon. I don't know why, for such a reason, people are just there, then they talk here and there, they try for make little country look funny, little talk look like say we na warlike people. This not the best way. Yeah, we not say the president and be don't win. If anybody gets any problem with that, look, wait till the ballot box. We get the right channel for do that. Would I not happy? Look, wait till that time day. If we not let come, then we can pull out. If they still let come, then go vote in again. But then see how Sierra Leoneans they don't engage power. They try for make they feel bad about the country. Then they are not good. It's not good at all. For we know. At this alone, when you want start, take the end. Now God will pull me there. I know what you see. I know what I go through. I know what people Sierra Leoneans they go through. So do you hear me at the big Sierra Leoneans them all over the world? Who say you day be in a salon? You day any side you day at the big una? Do ya don't get love for country? Don't get love for country. Thank you very much, sir. Now this no more me get for say. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and the call from, please.
Yeah, AAA, thank you very much, my brother. Mina Umar from Los Angeles. AAA, you know, I go fast with this. You know, I don't say this, boku they come at this podium. If you not like Sierra Leone, turn your passport in, denounce your citizenship. Me was sit down and I go tell you right now, I don't feel the war. I don't even did the way the war starts. So I go only sympathize with who now will be dead or the one that will be dead. I'm not going to even empathize with them because I don't feel them. I don't even know anything about the war. But the one that were dead, we witnessed the war. When suicide, according to explanation, whether they ask you Longan or Shotan, or whether they play two man in Belay and pull the key. Now the same age group, now then they call for war again. So what did this tell you? What did you learn? What did you really learn? I mean, when Allah we talk the truth, Lord we talk the truth. Me know they na salon, I don't follow this party. The past 11 years, the things that what we hear is 3 years. No hear 11 years. What if people have been talk about the other party? We know hear. We know hear why every day people and they call for war. People and they go to Cameroon, like say they don't let Canada as a duty. Then they go to Cameroon, they go look for them bad pictures them. All the crime that they commit in Cameroon, because they talk Creole, they can't, they put on a street, a paper, paper. This is not the first one. This is not the second one, this. Another one, they don't come back. Last year or so, what them they do in Cameroon to somebody, they say that Saloni happened. How you they talk about this country? How you like this country? You don't really feel, say, the opposition right now, going to pull this country out of the trouble where they found? Well, if we're not be able, why not we don't do 11 years ago? Why not did it for 11 good years? 11 good years, we'll not get sustainable water, we'll not get sustainable life. Hungry be still gay. Why will not we make all this better? So bad right now. Stop. Now we see where this man win election. In not even 6 months, where the deputy, the leader of APC in the parliament, he go to England. Now there's somebody go hold mic in my hand. He talks, say, to get rid of this president. When the man not do nothing yet, he not even sneezes. Hey, I go sit down before a meeting. Somebody hold a mic. He talks, say, how go get rid of this president? If you're not sober-minded opposition, like when me get, like the one that will get now, and I make they always say, one of me, the idol leaders in this country, now John McCain, because I see what John McCain do. 2008 election, when he take the mic, now that mammy, whether mammy get something for say about Barack Obama. When I in the run, he tell the mammy, say, no, I disagree. He's a good man. We just have a different ideas about how to rule this country. Neither what they cut. All that Muslim business cut. But now we see somebody hold mic. If she done before mic, whatever in them is, he talk, that man not even enough for say no. Now newly elected president. Now vote them, vote for him. We might be disagree, but now we president for now. That if I don't cut that. And they happen all over. See, they are blind in this world where talk. Don't say one time with Tamu. So probably don't talk up. Even last 2 weeks ago, Mame Bangura talk up. If anything, therefore, Elam. We get crowned and they go on. Nobody let us say anything. People let the entice cry. Again, people, let me tell you something. And the supporter to that gentleman said, just the way you answer. Me go tell you, say, 95 or 99% of all this crap where they come out, now social media, now the diaspora they come out. Now we are the bad medicine for Salon. Now we are the bad blood for Salon. Middle African 2014, 2000 last year. One, just like what that guy just said, we call from Freetown. You didn't hear all that here. Social media thing at the diaspora they come out. This Cameroon video where they go on. Now Cameroon that guy they come out. One other guy where himself he don't become now to the new yeah, give me 1 minute. The new kid on the block, what's she doing in Maryland? Now the first one we begin past this video. When a man the chap that lady, they say now Sierra Leone, how you going to let your country this much? We'll not get opposition. We get people who are ready for entice and they know that. See, we are bloody talking. And the lady talking, what thing they do? They attack the lady. The lady talking clearly. So make every Sierra Leonean move away from remove. Madam, you must go. Madam, you must go where? Madam, you never go no side and vote for her until 2023. Until 2023. We got to tell the people the truth. We will not let the country denounce your citizenship. This is enough. This would have APC been in power for 11 years. We now don't accept them. In fact, of the talk, SFP in more opposition. This nonsense got to stop, man.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Shit.
Yes, caller, I live on your name and where you call from. Yes, caller on WhatsApp.
Triple A, Nami, eh?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Today I meet up the time. As always, I can just meet the late comer them when I last meeting.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you. I just want to touch on few points because, to be honest, AAA with all the listeners them way the callers them all way we get in this program, they are all just fantastic people. Brilliant ideas people and they give and they even educate other people. Like more especially the first Usman Toli, that one the bravo Usven, bravo to Una, and even me doctor, winner Mrs. Kake Diallo. That one and they all they impress me so much. Each time when they come, the life of this program, now then they actually propel them. I just want as we meet 3 minutes, it will expire soon. One thing where really the problem of Sierra Leone where we see today is as a result of honesty. Sierra Leone, I am part of the culture, I'm a Sierra Leonean, but I'm sorry to say Sierra Leone, we are very, very dishonest. The dishonesty they come into, waiting you see not correct, you know within your mind, say not correct, but it blaspheme. You really know to know you're not correct. Now let us come into actually the cause of all them problems, like even the police briefing. I listen them before even with AAA play them for me, so I listen them this morning. They send them for me worldwide. The quick, then they don't go viral. Yeah. Let us remember that police by constitution they know they strike. Police, the security forces are not striking. If anybody don't know that, let us know that today they are not striking. They're not there for any riot. Of course, they are not forget about riot. Strike to say police strike. Any department can strike, but police, the military, they will not strike. So then they operate under a very, 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 very difficult circumstance. I can expect for let they congratulate them people, yeah. Let they talk good of them. Not for they bash them, for they just condemn Sierra Leone police. I hate that. I'm not a son or a brother of a police officer. Of course, my background is a teacher, me not a police. But I just see we know none of we not go get for especially we always unfortunate for coming the diaspora. Most of them people are there. They say for one cap, they one day will start with this so. Then one day, of course. But they'll just calm situation down so that the man where they let me just show I get table now so of teachers salary scale. Wallahi, the one whole principal, approved principal, a salary in a 3 million some hundred. Approved vice principal, 2 million some hundred. Then TC, BA first degree, now 1,500,000. Where salaries of diasporans, yeah, you go nearly pay 10 teachers. Then people are not say they don't let for the outside we they so. They let for they don't just say they want. But not chosen few. Now so God in your own gift and so. So if the people in there and then they do just that for help, they will not they cry them down, they will not they condemn. They will not they condemn them too much. Let me tell you one thing. In my way, in my own small contribution, if only me for I'm an advisor to the state. Yeah. civil societies, the civil groups, all those human rights groups and all that, I've been just expect for let them ban them as Sierra Leone. They are not doing justice to the country. Then they sit down, they rule to take care of the civic, right, the civilian, what they call. Why when I go sit down Africa, when I fan the blow now, when I know they engage youth them, civilians at the countrywide. Especially when they begin they smell things are going wrong. We're not supposed to know. We're not supposed to know that things are not going the right way. But then they sit down Africa, only when something happen, we go bring fracas between police and maybe the other side, then they run Canada. We are wasting our times. I saw they feel they even today are listening the cops and the cop system with the Kerguna Makene. We are really feel sorry. But the civic are doing good. Are they doing justice to our people for the role where they purportedly they claim say then they play a role for human rights commission, civil rights movement. Then they still don't have Freetown civil right now. Freetown no more. Now they no more. Now they civil right for the operate. When we to say the whole of the country everywhere they're supposed for the day they change. They organize youth groups. Some symposiums, they sensitize the public, what thing will bring the peace of the country. But they will not do that. Only when something happen, now that time they nine civil rights, now that time they come, then they cry foul and they come na do. Are they not wasting the resources with the donors and then they give them? So me people, let us try for let they appreciate the work of the police. Let they condemn. Yeah. So Tripoli, I get for come back, but that no I get for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, Tripoli here. They do. My name is Bakar. I call from New York.
Yes, Bakar, you get 3 minutes. What's your contribution, sir?
Yeah, my own contribution concerning this sad news they get from we country 90 bother me a little bit. But I just want for ask some question them and also I get some advice for you. We get this platform because you get a lot of audience now when they listen to you. I believe say you back for good they try on that side because we get people that will call na salon because it says sometimes if you invite them now you platform when call themselves civil society in the country. Civil society in that country, I believe, say, now they don't mix up the country because people then they take and say, according to how they're supposed to be seen as people that are really neutral. They're not for good, they take part. But if you find out, say, for example, look what happened in Makeni. If you observe what happened in Makeni, so they realize, say, the result that will come out, most of them varies. And this they come, it can't state this they come, it can't state this, and everything become mixed up, and then people they don't know which side for it. And even up to right now, I don't even know whose part for take because the nine civil society the outcome is different from Citizen Advocacy Network, their own outcome we they come with. And the other one they wouldn't call themselves Human Rights Commissioner, their own take is different. So all of these things they bring come a lot of confusion at the country. So I believe, say, as somebody will get a platform where they invite them people and if I go to talk to them, what's in their own responsibility in the country? Is it only reaction or the role now for educate the citizens about their rights and their responsibility? Because most of the time while they see civil society, then they come on the media, they release press release or what they do in action. Now only way action don't take place, now the after effect. Then they can't react to. They know they ever go to the root cause. They know they ever try for analyze. They know they ever try for educate them citizens. The second one is the government of Sierra Leone. I don't know what matter be in government, how it sounds like, because I don't see any civilized country where you be say other citizens there, even because then they claim they say they don't their citizens there, nobody know they able to deport them or nobody know they able to repatriate them for go back to Sierra Leone. But I don't see any responsible country where somebody go sit down in your country, they fear war na the other man country. We all belong to the international treaties. So if somebody in your own country, you don't denounce your own citizenship in that country, then it's in another country. Then it feel some kind of negative activities. And the thing it take place. And you as the government, when they ask you, you say that person they na your own idepa. But at the end of the day, it affects majority because I listen, Madam, one time somebody asked them the question. Then people they are waiting, they create their havoc there. So wait and they make so say at the end of the day, life then they go. People then they talk negative about the country and they bring a lot of confusion at the country. What did they do about them? He said the people then are their own right, now they go to talk. Then what did they do then for go to talk to people in Serra Leone? I don't see any country where somebody they do that kind of thing and it's not only way they talk and the thing not happen, but they talk, the thing they take place and they bring unrest, people then they wait and they listen to them. I don't know how they get for arrange this, and I want to know if you yourself be able to reach out to them and then ask them a question there, because if you don't denounce your own citizenship in Sierra Leone, keep off about Salon an issue. Not going to feel something we go come with negative effects of majority of the people that way they live in that country. They need peace, and also the opposition that will get, because we don't in Sierra Leone not to 2 years, not to 3 years. We all be done in Sierra Leone over 11 years. Over 11 years, if we don't fix everything, you not go come within 2 years or 1 year, somebody, they can't begin to talk, say, everything shattered, everything, the economy not the work, this are not the work, lights not the good road, not the... Who say you been there now? 11 years, then be give this mandate for let you govern this country, for let you make the country as a paradise. You just come out in less than 2 years, you don't come begin to say economy bad, road bad, lights not there, this not there, water not there, people they not get time for sleep. Who say where the host the way we don't build, where the electricity way we don't carry it in the country, where the economy way don't improve in the country for the life of your supporters them according to them. So all government not go just come and take away all of it from them. Therefore still they get their access to the entire resources then they. So I doubt who's the opposition then be, or they just want for create confusion because we don't need that country. Other people they know the opposition for 11 years. This not ever happen. You know, go call democratically elected president, say let them go over to now for waiting because you want kind of power. Now you want to rule the country. Now this may not understand. So now me on take that one day.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who the call from, please.
Hello, Tripoli. This now Willow call from London.
Yes, Willow, you get 3 minutes, sir. What's your contribution?
Yeah, I just want to touch on 2-3 areas them on the topics they rather. First of all, go to the police them. The police them, actually, they need to do their job 100%. But when you a good day, you see some person they talk so, some person they sit down at the diaspora. We know the good day, you know they know. Who the good day, all tell you the police. We go to police and they ignore you. Let's tell like a so if you that 117 when I emergency when they say they call, they know they respond. They know the goodie. They know the good now the 117. They go tell you side that fear no day, so they know pick the call safe. So I don't know what to make when this somebody they talk say not for criticize. Anything in life, if you don't get critics, you don't know if you do good or if you do bad. You don't forget critics for criticize, when they criticize you don't fix up. So if they make a fine number with the paint and they shove under the carpet, we know they know say when they do bad, we know they talker. If they don't do their job, you get for talker. You get na critics. This other side again, this diaspora, one of diaspora, we for vex for that word where they talk say now diaspora they been talking that word say but war no war. But we look at that word where they say mother must go. A diaspora word than they. We already diaspora, we know say now so then they talk now. But not so we all they talk them bad word then they. When I mean where they want classer. Yeah, not so we all they talk their word then they. Because we descent follow begin to talk their word then they. But that word they, because nobody no presidents no sit down at Sierra Leone, where you not done in time, they tell and say can go. You know one they happen. So that word in a diaspora it come up, but not so we all they talk that word they. You get certain people and they talk that word. So then say na Sierra Leone, you know say na two countries Sierra Leone in the peak form, then they land from England and America. We all waiting at the diaspora. 11 at one person talks, so they don't pick her. They like it. They the word they can't create and say when they talk about Sierra Leone. It mixed with the English they will talk abroad now. So now we they educate them. So that part will be talking. Some say wrong, some say right. Don't go back to this them pictures the way somebody being alter say. Picture in the common at Cameroon and all the areas in the way they say na Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, you see, most of we where the diaspora back, some of we they cause problem in that country. They are no. Because them picture the way they forge. They say na Sierra Leone, they don't do them so many times. I can give one instance where even this Jibril Bangoa they do. In the cut picture there, he say na this, look at this they happen, if I'm going to look, they don't do them so many times. You know? You see, the party then they get a decency. But you get certain individual people out there abroad when they cause mess up, now then two parties. And then they mix up them two parties, people and the individual they are abroad, now then they do them tears. Because they know this alone, food not them problem first. Food not them problem, then they take for waiting and they eat. But we will sit down and also lights, we get food, we get everything. Now when they create, we indict something for let them move, get bad movement. So now we mostly somebody will talk and say diaspora, they cause problem. Certain one people who in a diaspora who not decent and they do anything and they go so rapid. Quickly they don't send in at the media, they don't begin to spread propaganda, spread this and they happen. Now so then they do. You don't see. Don't again the final part I want to talk. This politics business. People are so concentrated. There's many areas, almost walks of life in Sierra Leone, where people are for concentrate pan, they fight pan, they debate pan, agriculture, the other areas than they. Why everybody just they so put out by politics, they confuse themselves with political business. So areas they know people have to go find ways and try for put things them, make them get things then done in another area, but everybody just concentrate on politics. Now that makes you see the fights. They pending when they talk about fights. Because if somebody busy, they do work, they get in small and tomorrow they do whatever they do, and obviously they think for going to bush for go fete. And lastly, that fete, you know the happiness Sierra Leone, because it's been happiness Sierra Leone. The fete will be happiness Sierra Leone 11 years ago. Then they get food for you so then in a bush. Now food not there. I say how possible they go sit down say the fete for politician, we not get food for it. Because they don't be the fete, they be the fund there. Now they need a fund. So you go sit down and not so thick than they did. You go get resilience. You know, there's going to go fight and kill people. You get resilience. So now me won't take that one day.
All right, thank you very much, really. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and where you call from, please.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Tripoli. How are you, sir?
I'm good. You get 3 minutes.
Okay, I know. Thank you very much for this program. I guess whatever they go on at Sierra Leone, I think the president and the government get squarely for blame on that. So because this president came with a change, and the people buy to what did they tell we say, what did the APC be don't do? The wrong thing. Okay, people accepted it, and nobody forced them for kind of government. They say they can't fix the economy, they can't fix everything. If people then give them more option, this is going to 2 years from months. Every time people are just grumbling, thinking as okay that the previous government, as if people choose them say, we can't take power from we. I think say all this excuse where they give them kill people, then they hide behind the police for them to just justify what they don't want to do because now they control all the security forces in the country, which is a good thing for them, but. Believe me, then get to stop this nonsense. What did they do? Try to incite other people that don't say, oh, now the opposition. What did the opposition get to do with this? When they get the police, then get the army, then get all the security forces of the country. Just like this yesterday, one of the operative, when the young generation called Austin, just put an audio, say they threaten the APC, which is the Secretary General, it is threatened Ines Kuruma. Then they go kill them with yourself. Even that when Asane send a WhatsApp a letter to the police, what did they get to do? Nothing. But then they go look for other loopholes for try for hold people responsible or whatever. They get to stop. Sierra Leone, that's the only country we get. Then people are just for stop all this nonsense when they go on. They never put people them together. And yes, unless I would not say the APC, I know they support none of them. They were corrupt, which is true. But if you can't tell me, say, they were not corrupt, give me they can't do what you say. But all what you they see, it's all about tribalism, all about nepotism. You know, this is not helping our country. Look what happened on Mateni, then kill people on Mateni. The next day, we see the president and he went in the boat. I mean, what is it they enjoy? Come on. Is this how a leader gets to be like a country? You get people, I mean, the tension too much. The tension is just too high because the country is so polarized that everybody is like, okay, this is this. But I believe that the president gets a role for playing here. The president gets to put the country together. Just like we see what in Kenya they do. Kenya, just after the election, we see the president call all the opposition. Then get a breakfast dinner. When they come up, everybody can give you what they say. Then come together and break each other. If that this president we don't do from the time when it takes power, trust me, them political change are not to be go on. But all now is they blame APC is a terrorist organization. Come on. But when you don't, you say you want a coalition. How you go get a coalition? I believe that the president can do it. But, you know, you got to stop all this blame game or whatever. Let's put people together. Let's go further, please. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and inside the call from, please.
My name is Minolo, sir, and I call from Italy.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I'm glad I tell you, thank you for the good work that they do for our country. Because what they do, God no more for giving the good pay. Now they can't talk about this police issue away in the country. Where SLPP be win, my own voice will be saying, I tell them say let them take care of the police there. Because what kind of overseas country what you see, we make here we get peace. The government, any government we can, and the police force, they put them under. And they guide the country and the soldier there. So I look, I see, say yes, that police here, they need to joke with their business. And one day see police, they work on a ground here. And one day see checkpoint na street. I send that voice there to the government and salon, say, the first thing what they do, let them put them under their police here. Let them give them more support so that they will able to guide the country, they will able to save life and property in that place. But an officer they be doing. Now it make everybody they come out anyhow it is challenge their police here. If they be do that, like all the things the way they happen, so the way people they take stone, they stone police there, they molest police there, like they be. Then I talk again, say, where they want let any country better, the airport and that seaport, let them make it easy for the citizens where they outside. Like all this grumble for food, this, that, like they. If they be do that, me use more advice will be give them if they be doing. Like all this alala no day. You see, policeman, no matter how you did, we in a civilian, we when a police they guide you. You don't get that right, even for go near and for do anyhow. I not go say now soldier man. All this blame where they blame this. Now the government me they blame. If we give the full support to the police then anybody will do anyhow to police where they hold on, let the law better possible, let you know say yes, the police that it for guide in life and in property. You see, but when they hold there, they left there. A big man they call and say I'm Bobo down they left one. Now it make everybody they come anywhere. If they do anyhow to policeman when a state man where they guide the country. Then people the way they America, brother the way they America, they talk one thing while listening to this program. That seaport, if they allow the American people, they lower than the America, where they want to go invest in a salon, if they They allow them, then go. Where they say they know they give them heavy tax. Believe me, all the youth, I go say almost all the youth matter, they go able and play in a salon. Let this guy all done. So now me will take down there for this program, yeah? So far, so good. Thank you very much,
caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and inside the call from, please.
Yeah, brother, me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is Francis. I call from why? How are you?
Francis, you get 3 minutes. Good.
Oh, yes. My only say, you're a clever man. Let God help that country. No matter what today, let God give you right leader. People there, that country, this tribalism, what people they develop in this country. I give you opinion first. Everybody who call on this program, they get to say I belong. No matter you look at her, as he talk, he knows this I belong. People they hide on and say, Mina is Leone, Mina the party, the salon flag. No, it's a lie. Everybody gets to say I belong. Man, that country, if we all come together, we try bringing them tribe there, this mandate, this Timnis, this Limbers, and the other tribe there, they don't matter much. But I'm telling you, then 3 tribes there, if we all find a way for us bring them people there together, we will move that country forward. My friend, this country has to get for day. One thing for us, always people that only they see. We see the 11 years government no know how this one we will go fix it. It's not possible. That is true. It's not possible. That is true. But if you come, side for set a pace. Can't do who say you continue for go. Like how other people they say all time they blame game. This country don't boil from independent. Me I already tell you. When independence, then give power to people that will not like the country. That's why tribalism don't start. We don't get passion, we don't get vision to build that country. People that all the other be started for not get that vision. Illiteracy, lack of education. Kill one of that place. One time the best was what they say, Salon is the anthem of education. Okay, that's what they be plan away. But where are we today? Nothing. People in Ethiopia. My brother, if you see the University of Addis Ababa, a surprise. Say what? When we get any kind of university there. So then it kill we. Like I told you they say in Africa, people them, more than the votes, especially they vote by tribe, they vote by region. People always know who that they win. I'm telling you, election in Africa. People always know who that they win. Look at the margin woman that you get. Now they get 1,300,000 something. Now they get 1,200,000 something. The margin is so close. It's so close. If I were a mother bill, we saw all this problem come out today. People don't want to talk true. It's from the parliamentarians. Now all this problem come out today. Mother bill should have left those parliamentarians to their work. Now that's they go kill APC finally. They don't kill APC finally in the country. But the mistake was that for remove them in the parliament. Bring laws for do this. And they bring all this problem today. People they already say the past government, they won't be there, the nobody do this, and the nobody do this, and nobody do this. You know what in the past government be the suppressed? There was a lot of things that be go on, but that man was also suppressed. Nobody think of that. Nobody look at everything. Look at them. Well, but Lahai won't be the deputy. Wouldn't be talking about it. No, it was too much. Wouldn't be suppress that. Let me suppress that. You know, in anything so far, look at what they happen now to Donald Trump. Well, Trump, you know, he can an election. Donald Trump, he can come back an election to the same thing. You know, the low stats. Maybe you should not take time and so you for me. Maybe you take come on that place, you know, get for the low stats. If not try bring them people there together, when they bring the team, the other people, they bring them. They are already saying, if a political party win in the country today, all the tribes, may they get the ministers. No matter how you look at it, therefore make that constitution, they will get 16 tribes. Every tribe will represent a minister. So today, you go some small. But when you can, they say you support and then they come out, it appoints everything. But to me, all the ministers, they forget, how many tribes all forget the ministers.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who call from?
Yeah, thank you very much. Triple A, and good evening to each and everyone.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
And the listener, I really appreciate. Yeah, I really appreciate the people that the all man the game view. It's very important because we don't count with the diaspora. Then today we say me want rob me much. Some of freedom can be the enemy of we country. Some of the diaspora then we really they are against this kind of things where they go on. They will tell you to man then when we go afford this one go born yonder, go born hospital, go born police station, go born Panemba Road. And if you use this youth man where you send for go born Panemba Road to what they say for go born hospital, if you sick to ma we say expect some for go, and because the things we youth man then the lack of education and the way we get then citizens the way we know the right as a citizen, the obligation where citizen forget. And this human right when they credit in Sierra Leone, I think they don't know what's a human right, and the civil society there today not talk about what's a human right for teach people there. Now where problem don't work on and they can't talk say the government that, the police that, the soldier that, Because human right now something we say company right start now your right stop. But they don't teach people about dandy. If you not send the cost you not say the money, you not cost the next man. This brother we just talk so they can't rub much on side with you they try for talk, but they talk about the opposition and it's like all the party them together. I think the man first 1 year they do one, so I think he call national coalition for let they all meet up and waiting and do a party office. Whether they not been to money waiting and do. They all go sit down, say, we know the goodie. Where they go, we know the goodie. How they expect number for count all man together. Then, love.
They break up. You line the break up. Just wrap up one thing.
Hello.
Yes, just wrap up.
Yeah,
they get you. So they get you now for wrap up.
Yeah, okay. I say because the country though they may bother this European continent. They bother all thing about and government na police and they safeguard now police is safeguard government. If you do anything against the country, na police you they see. All the government for put on the police seriously because then they missed, then they don't know how for all police now make even the corruption the inside the police sector. Police now people when play with any one policeman is in Naya, they do with expensive car and find people they respect and get the highest respect. With government they fail for re-election, then people if they are not given the better salary tomorrow, then we take bribe and that's all they call it corruption. This is number 2. Then with the talk about and at the talk about that I did return back to with the diaspora and then just like with me brother been this is somebody go left Sidoya take a bad picture then he posts and he say now we country now this is all happen and this don't happen not to one thing now about 3 or 4 things if you are not mistaken. And Cameroon when this is so we talk the same crew with Cameroon because we saw there in Germany I think I'll do some 3 Cameroonians now Creole this salon Creole now they say they talk
no backward one not to the same one
small different
their own Creole different then they talk and backward not to the same.
Yeah, but that's
we
more
go understand what they say, but not to the same.
Different. And anything and talking they understand. Any Creole Salomon Cameroonian talk if you know Israeli smart they understand everything. So now then video then they take them poster they say now so that social size happiness salon. And this is not good for we country and people and when I investor they when they watch where they want to invest in any country. Then go for watch a record and go on the internet and begin watch about anything and they see any bad picture about that country. So then go for afraid for good.
Thank you.
People and they sit down back and say the country,
thank you.
It's stronger. Okay. Well, let's stop here because of the time.
Yeah, the time done. You line the issue. Thank you very much. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and who the call from?
I call from Maryland.
Yes, Ibrahim, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much for giving me a platform. First of all, I want to ask a question. Salon, do we ever get trainings with other countries they will sign? So the government not able to get power for request where somebody they inside where they out of the country if not able.
Then they don't tell we say then they on them, so we watching.
I wish you could go through because if they can't we will get a whole water, trust me, this incitement go stop. Because people in they are okay, let's say they are with the enjoy facility in another man country. If we don't country they like America they or any other European country they and obviously they can't enslave themselves now this country, yeah. Because they are not civilized slavery now with the panaya because the facilities only under your own country, when I use citizen country, you know they enjoy naya. You know, people where they go and talk about war business and obviously they get people in a salon. If they get family in a salon, anything but then they talk to all my family, my entire family in a salon. I mean only they naya. So I know they even wish for let Allah this in that country day. I always want peace in that country day. And this no one day again this day of salon say we they don't vote in president just half of in term. They say must go. You know they born good picking. If we don't let them save, if we don't let them, no wait, let in 5 years done. If we say not the better thing, then the ballot day, now they will go for it. But no if we say the inside people in a salon, because with man in our country right now, majority of them they're sick, and they always say this. They don't get mental problem during the war. The one they would them born during the war, or the one they would them born after the war. So they not even get idea about what you call war. Because if you know what's in a war, anything for the day, then go to the police and they commend them for put their strategy in place for say then they put things in place for try for let the country safe. But what that police officer talking at the video for say then support the government of the day, you know, like because we don't see what you have in the past administration during the election between Paso and now president what be happen we say and they and all this alone over see the videos. So we don't see back this president regime when can power, we don't see now constituency 110 election box when sitting minister destroy ballot box, no arrest not happen. So if they say they support the government of the day, I not blame them, they're right. But what happen because of the independence? If the president is independent, they pay them good, and office say they get for say they support the government of the day. I know say yes, any government who can police them for support them, therefore they under them. But they get for be independent. So at the commend they do a good work, go to the old bad. Majority of the policemen they're good. So I commend them for that. So when they preach for war, would they pray to God say make them change their mindset there? Would they pray let the government succeed in administration? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Yes, Triple A. This now Alhaji Sila. How you do?
Good. You get 3 minutes, Alhaji.
Is it noise in the background?
Small, yes. I think.
Okay. All along, go upstairs. Yes. So I reiterate on the previous caller what he say about if the government get any treaty with other governments, because I know say they may try for sign that cyber security stuff online or into law. So because if you done the day, just like that previous caller day, most of them here know they take place. Okay, now come to the police. The police there, what he make most of the people in a salon not really getting respect. It's like the corruption, the bribery too much that they know they respect anything. If they want to do anything in that country, people know they look, they don't take it serious. They don't take it serious at all. Then, like on to the OSD then, today we're waiting a bit talk, you understand? See, then they support the government of the day. That's true. No matter what, if you're not police, army, or whatever special forces you are, therefore support the government of the day. But they need to get a special forces training, a special police force with there for any kind of riot. You know, the kind of other countries now buy them for can buy, or they can ask any other government there, let them supply them police rioting kits. And then train the people in this special with their own now for respond quickly to anything what they go on. Like we call a quick reaction force. A quick reaction force. Like how we get black hair people in America and as we saw happen no more. You see the special forces and they don't go to the area, they don't go secure the area, they don't go do what they for do. We need to get them people in there before they involve them police here. The police here in our country, they know better. It's not all, most 90% of them. It's this bribery don't make the morale so low that everybody look down on them. So what we for do? We don't disband them. We train a special unit whether for any kind of protest or riot. When they go secure the area, they control the people. They can able to do that. They get the money, they can able to do that. So if me can forgive me contribution, I think that I'm contribution and I'm going to stop now. So thank you very much for giving me the chance.
Thank you very much, Alaji. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, live on here. Your name and who side call from, please.
Yeah, I call from Phoenix, Arizona. I name Mustafa.
Yes, Mustafa, you get 3 minutes. What's your contribution?
Yeah, my contribution is we Sri Lankan people, and we always try for, especially within a diaspora area, we can sit down with the preach tribalism, we talk about tribalism. But looking at the reality on the ground, it's quite different. And if you want to take the bull by the horn, like right now, I watched some video just now where they say the president must go. And when they react to that, people begin to put blame on the police. We as individual citizens of that country, we get responsibility. Like how they talk over the air, we get the same responsibility for talk to people, them, teach them basic civic rights. People in the ground for every day, people they talk about human rights. But for every right, it carries responsibility. Every right in that country, maybe internationally, carry responsibility. So let we, when they out here, when they talk all this kind of jargon, they use all kind of things and call, let we begin for the engage with people then, for the tell them that yes, these politicians, then they use we. I'm sorry for the poor people that we die. They don't know we die. They don't know we don't die. Now the mama they wear black. The politician in day with their family, they never enjoy now. So we know responsibility for begin talk to people them say, hey, not allow somebody send in that street. Not allow somebody use you. Not allow somebody use the tribe. But we are not doing that. Rather, we say that we enhance the preaching of the tribalism. We will out here. So, Nami submission. I really want to take another tune, another direction. We out here, we begin engage with people then. That then people that they put in a parliament or government, now for them for work. We not for them behind them for the job, now street for demonstrate for them. I feel bad for the poor people that we lost their soul. And if they continue to do that, now the same thing ever happen. When they say, Mother, you must go. If anybody jump in the street, then Mama go wear black back. So, and we don't want that. Let we engage. I think let we change the discussion. Let we begin engage with family brothers, them, teach them how to do things in a civil way. That I may take for now.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, live on here. Your name and who side call from, please.
Yeah, good evening, Triple A. Good evening, everyone. My name is Abdullah Bimara. I come from Paris.
You get 3 minutes, Abdullah.
Yes, sir. I really want to make a quick contribution. Thank you very much for giving me the platform. Really, on waiting up today, the last caller, they talk, say, we need to talk to we people then. Now, facts, yes. You know, also people, they lose their life. We get a leader. We get a leadership at the country. Police, they don't go keep posting. You know, do nothing as a civilian. When a civilian, you know, do nothing. You know, ask question. We judge, they no ask question. Nobody no ask question. Nobody no even ask what did they happen. People, they manifest, they go to parliament. But no action, no take. Now, this is not the problem. Now, this we get for understand. The people that they force the government, for let the government take action. Because if you not take action, this killing there, it go take place again. Even though the government is selling. Some policeman, they just hold in pistol. One bobo don't send a stone. It is fire. Now, so it go to continue. So, before the thing they continue, they need for taking action. May they take action first. This the police in policy, that the government for take action. What policy don't do bad? The inspector general where they right now. It need for look into that thing there. Policeman where the shooting gun, what to make it the shooter. Now make the train them. Now make the pay them for protect the people there. Then they pay them because of say policy don't go manifest. Now for go shooter. Everybody get right for manifest. Everybody. Even America they manifest. All over the world they manifest. But at least
Una get for less for killing people there. Now this would they ask for. Una not kill we young people there. Ordinary civilian there. 10 to 15 years old, but boy, you don't know in future tomorrow. You see, the need for really look into that thing there. Government need for take a good action on this thing here. At least for make sure say let this thing let not repeat again at the country. Because we all don't see since that time when this thing happened, the government or the cops will be fit to say an investigation that they do. Say what happened, would I shoot, would I not shoot, but not investigation. We not hearing nothing from police. Today they don't give the body there. We all don't see the video how this thing had done be at the country. We got to say the fact. If we get a leadership, let the leadership come out. May it talk about that in there. Let come out. Let it tell the people that say, yeah, that in there are not wanted in the country. Everybody need for their safe. That's some your contribution, sir, Triple A for this night.
Thank you very much, Abdullah. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Good evening, Triple A. Good evening, everybody. This is Khalil from New York.
Yes, Khalil, you get 3 minutes, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the callers that don't call, all their contribution. They're all meaningful. All my contribution is meaningful. But we need to pick one or two things there out. One, we can just see some other country then, WhatsApp, then ban them. We can holler at them. Oh, that country, they not sabi. They didn't encourage freedom of expression. If we do the same as Salon, all this will be less for me. Because the country know how powerful that app will be. And that same thing in the app in a Salon. Right now, it's the day we fail for realize or for reading history. We're happy with communication or radio. This now it's also simple for when I WhatsApp. It reach everybody anywhere. So if the government or any nation we see them pounce on people there or then shut down WhatsApp in country, we'll not for cry them down and because of them evil things that way they come up. Now simple platform now for send all kind bad news. All because you know like that person you send all kind threatening or frightening messages. Most of the people in the salon now where they listen WhatsApp, most of them are traumatized right now. Because every day they read different all kind messages. It was not like that before. Now for people them where they call for interruption of this administration, they go for land, we say we don't join democracy. We don't join society. You know the day middle day you change the rules. No. After 5 years, you change them. Now so we don't sign for. Unless otherwise. But I don't know for business with. This last caller call say the government needs to come out and talk about this killing the way they go on. Put a statement. Bring the people into book. We not see that they now all that they exacerbate the situation. So if the government and the people need for work hand in hand, they're not for be too far apart. Right now the people they still say the government they're far apart from them. They make all this they happen. Whether in terms of chaos or whatever, the government still needs for council people that say, hey, listen, this is how they do things that anybody will go against the law for bite them. So even if not the police, if not the inciters, if not everybody, even the people that way they do the CID where they do this cyber crime, all the way they listen to them phone calls they have, because I'm sure say they get a mechanism or where they listen to all the phone calls the way they go on at the country just in case of security threat. They can able for filter all that in there. They put it makes sense. Or they stop person. We don't see what you talk. We they follow you. You got to be careful. But if you still continue for this now, talk about any day people from where you begin to show almost here now. We don't say no more. We talk. Sunday and then they listen. Sunday and then they listen. Starting 7 days, we just need to be definite and take action. Because this is sickening to we. Every day, before this society, I can avoid them. Because when you listen to a message, you listen to that, you add the court. You never call people that you ask. How the situation there? How the situation there? It's threatening. So, we know we can't live up by this. Let the government take action, and the normal government take action. Understand? Therefore, they close with the people there at all time. The people that are on the campus, Then Peter said, then they govern the people then give them time for serve. When after the time, the people then go for decide. And I know my get it way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Khalid. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, good morning, Triple A. Good afternoon, and thank you for your program anyway. Yeah, the problem is alone here. We get individual like people, and they normally I get friends them like people that what they talk to like friends the one winner. I don't want to call them, but I just get for call. I don't call them name them, but the party them with them belong. Normally, we somebody in a APC where we all did in Australia. I don't always from the day one where this man win, say the man a big fool. I go call you leader me. We name Amara Sana, Australia media. I don't vote for APC. I don't vote for SLPP. I don't want to get party, neither work close for go and come up for party or rally or whatever. I don't want to do. Say I can at this country. At the end, we election, the rally, the end, I mean, decide who that they vote for. You understand? But we go don't choose a leader. We don't win. Law we respect them. People in denial we the inside people, not to all of we the oversee where they send bad message, but we're starting people with an APC, we they belong, we they honor APC. Even then they do bad and they always they defend and they come out and tell the man say that big fool, how the man not fix the country. Now 2 years they expect that man for fix that country, the damage how they from when they come up. From when they come up, when being small. I don't want it. Anytime we other party in a power, APC they get chance. From when they come up, till to this day, we don't get sense. But we try for develop, bring good things to the country. Not to all time. So before when we retire now, we want to go back to the country. Then these are the plan for buy something, invest. I don't go wait for do something as a lawyer for send money for make a help somebody. Where I see the car attack, me have all the whole plan to tell you lie. I want to send the money, I don't want to send them. Yeah, let me try for the sell the country in the good way, please. Thank you. Now, my only message, Danny.
Yeah. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah, bye.
Okay, I don't get too much for Serra, but I make say what I'm going to say right now, not to keep away, not to Serra network. So I know I make you old Serra network to that. But this not just waiting me feel, being in the middle. Yes, I know say a lot of we can talk say, we know people the way they call, we know say them base, who side them base, and then they talk out of who side and they talk from. The problem in Sierra Leone, now the two political parties them, now they now we problem. You can agree, you can disagree. But I go give you instances. Just like where Umar called he say after the president take power, the APC go to the UK and somebody definitely take Mike say, this man, how we go able for pull him na power. That's true. Now so, now to go again say, where President Bill be they do in thank you tour, now the provinces, where he go, he say, into na know, the one that will be done now, how they be done thief. Would they run after them all the money they wouldn't take, then go give here. That is true. Now so President Bill say, without even the court not find them people and they guilty. You go say, but we all know say the previous government then be deal with corruption and everything. That is so true. But when you don't take mantle of authority, as long as you don't take mantle of authority, people in the way they look up to you. And I make you for choose your words carefully. Bintumani 3 come. If you want to be conscious, and if you want to talk true, when Bintumani 3 come, when, even before APC begin get this drogo, waiting at the word we come out na do. Then say Bintumani 3 not for political party. If you don't follow, go back to the archive. We have an entire video who say we list everything we happen at Bintumani 3, even before that. Bintumani 3, the word will be says, Bintumani 3, not to for political party, but however, political figures can go there. I just try for to go with attention in way make us say these two party, now then are the problem. It's easy for me to say, oh, the 10 years, the 11 years way, they want them they be there, they will give them chance. The 2 years, they not give chance. That one day, now me, triple. I don't repeat it now over and over. Nobody can fight a government. Nobody not able to fight government. Nobody. When the government of Sierra Leone ready for do what they want for do, who is going to stop them? In fact, the APC not ever pull press release where they endorse any other thing. APC never pull press release where they endorse or waiting self this and that. If we want, let's call a spade a spade. But the mindset of we Sierra Leoneans them now also corrupt with politics. Now also corrupt with politics where they make it so difficult for make we the citizens able for realize to me to you say, you know what in them politicians are played and they play we. Now played and they play we. If you no one believe say you've been played, then think again. Think again. We get a fair argument, say, yes, you know what's in na the problem, now because of the Commission of Inquiry. Commission of Inquiry kind for take 6 months, it take 1 year, it drag. Up till now, we don't know how much the government spend per Commission of Inquiry because we need to get value of money. So when the Commission of Inquiry done, yes, we know say it done last year, then by the tell they make, then say Corona don't come. So we are still waiting. We wait for the white paper. Wait for the white paper. So let me say, you don't do bad, eh? Now I just give you this example. You don't do bad. You know, say I get the evidence against you. Say you do bad. So any shake where you want shake, you go the afraid say, as I make this, AAA, he gets this evidence against me, go come after me. So that's the edge where the APC me feel say the APC they right now. Now so me feel say then just the end boot say, if this white paper they come out, let it come out. If they get for all, we would have then they all let them all. The latest, okay, we'll start from silver blinding, a condemn. From there, we get CDI attorneys. Inside, I share that. Inside CDI attorneys in audio, what he explains, he explains all these things where they go on, and he advise the flag bearer them of the APC, the one the way they aspire, we go on aspire to come 2023, the flag bearer, the what they tell and say. He say now una for begin talk. Not so for the go and wave waiting self, una for begin talk. That's what he advised them. The APC say they don't get anything for those Adebayo. Let's just call it, yeah? They don't ever pull press release endorse them, but they don't ever pull press release condemning them. Will I silver blinding in the audio say a column the king? Yeah? Okay. Make you come out tender. Make you come to Arata. When Arata, now we know they see him again, we know they read that, but I'm again, that's fine, maybe they don't able to contain them. But when Arata be they out there, they do what he get for do. Waiting the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs say, you know say no sabuda ne Arata? Even to Saturday, Friday, within Friday and Saturday, the first lady self right now in page say, Uda na Arata. Uda na Arata, you know sabia. So, the same game where the APC they play, not the same game the SLPP they play. Then just they try for with we own coconut aid them, we know they understand. For make person, they say, oh, they don't give this government chance. Then when the government, I can always get this, when the government ready for, say, the Mamama airport deal, you know, they go through. It happen. They're not closer. Then closer. Then if the government said today, who that they want say you need to sleep here. Anybody able to stop there? We then be ready for take the machine, the generator, number Kenny. They not take her. I'm not talking about the day where they kill now. After where the everything done, where the coffee that done, where the coffee that they own, they not go move the machine, then go to her. Who that able to fit a seat in government? If the police say they sabi the people them and known or unknown, what to make they left the known them? What to make they left the known them? As for me, let me make it clear now. I don't understand something one need to listen to. I know go can't talk say now so Adebayo say that here we don't like to glorify nobody because I see somebody they say, oh, una self all mix up because I need call his name. Why should I call his name? I don't listen to his audio. I not listen to who they edify me, what they give to me. I don't listen to. I know I they receive over 500 audios every day. I don't listen. I listen from the source. If you see Awaken and Morning, I get 98, I get UIV, I get all the other one they way they online. I follow them. And I get the reputable pages na Facebook where I go watch for, say yes, this is the exact thing. I don't flood myself with information that is not relevant. Because if I do that, when I come here, I go begin for talk with you, not for talk. So I pick waiting I listen to, I pick waiting I watch, I pick waiting I want for know. When are the credible and reliable one, that's the only one I go after. But the problem with us, we defend the bad news, the more the real one, the more the confused one, all we want to listen to. So within those people where they do and they do, because they know say, oh, when I do, I'm person go listen, person go share, person go this, they do. So that's our problem. And me, and I will no, me, I refuse. AAA, me, I refuse for say na diaspora. You know we are almost million way there. You know we are almost million. So for make you say, oh, the one in 90% or 95%, you take survey for saying a diaspora then, you take survey. No. Not at all. Let's call a spade a spade. After all the police killings them, if the young people are not learn sense, when they go learn sense. But after all the police killings them, when the president don't come for address the nation like Papa to Pekin, when he don't do it, then go say, oh, now because they're lawless, so now high on hands now they need, now this and that. So that's the thing that is going on. Now they are going a salon. That's the thing that is going on. I don't care what you say, oh, because they come on and do, hey, somebody's life lost, then all them body, then they say, not to today, then give the body, where the one then they go back, where you watch the bag himself, you go see, say, no social distancing, no face mask, like everybody just do on your own, they do what they feel for do. Not to show they happen. Not so they happen. Then two parties, then sabi waiting they go on. The two parties then sabi waiting they go on. And it's sad, say, me and you, just because we don't take sides, we can't even call, just like Weda Kola say, even the civil societies them, if the different group they will say then go interview the McKinney, they all come with 3 different answers. 3. So who's team up? Who's team up? With the 3 different civil society group, they all 3 come with 3 different answers. They don't say expect the people of Sierra Leone for they now. Who that then go look to? Eh? Who that? This is our problem. And until then, two parties ready for say, we are going to work together. I don't know if you know, but let me tell you this. The previous administration, there were people there who be the woke, who be there on the other side. People in Bidedi. But waiting, then claim for say now, because they be involved in people in there, now then people in there, now then sell out them. Now they sell out them. So because they feel say now then they happen, and this administration say, maybe if we take from yonder, can't put now, because the people that wouldn't be take when are from our own side, they were operatives for us, for undermine the system. So if we take back from them, they say go undermine. So now I make you see this thing just did go. Me that's what I feel. That's what I feel. But watch no matter how the game they play. Watch how the game they play. If white paper did they, who that then get for indict, make white paper come out, they indict person. If they get for, after that indictment, they don't put a gun aside, then get for work as one, they work as one. But as long as we are like this, nobody need to tell me say, this atmosphere is peaceful. Nobody need to tell me. But you will feel say you able to cause confusion as alone. I get news for you. You can't. You're not able. Now talk no more. They talk. Now talk. Now talk no more. They talk. Trust me. Now talk you. They talk. Nobody not able for say them bring Wala back na salon. Nobody. But there are some little things them where they left hanging. Little things them where they left hanging. Little things them where they left hanging. When are the problem? Where things happen, we not solve them. We take dirty, we cover them, we move on, we dig another hole. Whether they make, we take dirty, we cover them, we not solve them, we dig another hole. That's the problem. And we big problem. I dey try for admonish we all. Now one salon we get. We don't want to own a salon. I went through it. I know I feel like, and I don't want to go through it anymore. I know say, you self if you not be daddy, people let me they call you for send money. People let me they call you for say they want to go Banjul, they want to go Guinea. At the end of the day, they can call them this place because you not get place. But now they not saying we want San Salon anymore. Those days have gone. Please get you a trusted source of information. Don't flood yourself with too many information when not get for benefits you. Too many information when not get for benefits you. I know say human being in we nature we can look for something we go trigger something inside we. Now I make most salon people they look for the bad news. Most salon people they look for the bad news. They want you to get the bad thing them. As you see something, they say, oh, na salon. As you see something, na salon. As you see something, na salon. Anything way bad, na salon. If you good, lie, you sure say na salon this? Sierra Leone is beautiful. Maybe something you not explore Sierra Leone yet. But I make you know say Sierra Leone is beautiful. The beauty we lie inside Sierra Leone, we're not even able to tap into it. I uploaded a video yesterday of an island where we go. I don't know if you watch them. If you see the video, if you see the island of itself, you go feel say no to saloon. But it's not saloon idea. All in beauty then we get. All the natural resources we get. But now word, now we know the area. Word, now we know the area. Them party, them political party are they fight for. How much we don't get? How much we don't get? Them political party they would fight for, rather than the people of Sierra Leone. Rather than the people, the political party. People then they go sleep. Team for itself they no get. They no get them in Sierra Leone. People in we've seen they don't interview them and me. What is he? Say we go sell if God make them get gari na the gari, then they soak, then they eat an entire day. The granny ain't picking them, ain't grand picking them. They don't have it. But we are here, chasing one another. Benefit or you need the benefits. Just for say, I belong to that political party. Now we do this. What have you done as a person? Before you can share close for fets na social media, what have you done in Sierra Leone to change the lives of one person? For give them a future. Who's can hope you don't give one person a salon? Then we begin to take them from politics and make we begin engage people individually. What thing you don't do for salon? What thing you plan for do for Sierra Leone? Or you feel say na pass through your party? Remember, na make we get a program na ya. So if you get for be politician. And this is the thing. When this thing happened, even before we call this program, I get a lot of civil societies them na Sierra Leone where I contact where I want come with. We know so we get we usual people them, but I'll be just not one cow them again, make we get fresh people them. Just because then they afraid social media now, and so until they're not able to it, say a network. Maybe if we be there for the wrong reason, maybe we forbid don't fly them for they're able to it. But now, some then they even be skeptical for talking on social media. Thinking to say, oh, they don't know who side this platform team up, on which ground they team up, based on, you don't know whose kind of message, because you just don't know. But like you know what I mean? The time I don't invite Sierra Leone police for Kanaya, go get thousands of questions for ask them. But they're not answering. They're not. I really like for Kawi Denaya. May they can answer some questions then. So not to foresee we know they stretch our hands to them. We they do. But if they not give for come, what are we going to do? May God help us alone. May God help we the Sierra Leoneans them. Again they come. Not him up na treat. They send stone inside house. We refer for bust the roof. Because remember, now inside you get for can sleep. we people them, then a salon. You see the video? We're gonna the war wounded and amputee. Serra Network is here giving you all this opportunity for make you to see exactly what in they go on a salon. We go couch comedy. We go na communities them where you not feel say they exist. We go talk to people them where you don't forget about. Make them tell you, make you see what in they go through. Maybe that they will give you a wake-up call. For say, before I take the next wrong step, you know what, there are people out there where they suffer. There are people out there. Go to Serra Network production on YouTube. Go see all the boku video they will get it. Go see. If you want to see the beauty of Salon we get, if you want to see the people who they suffer, he did it. Anything you want for see, he did it. You have the opportunity. So you not go say, you know what? I didn't know. I not be know. Oh, no, so I not ever know. Just like when he say ignorant of the law is no excuse. And so we self not go agree. So we can't there you say you don't know. My dear, you supposed for know. You don't know because you did chase after the wrong platform there where they get the wrong message. Now you chase after. So please, maybe we look after we save. Make we left politics for the politicians them. Politics, make it be for the politicians them. But me and you, make we get each other's back. At the end of the day, the politicians then go come crawling to us. Because they don't say without we, they nowhere. And just before I go, this one what they say, Udana the government, or to the people them, they are not in Africa. Then a just statement award. Then in award. When he say, oh, Udana the government, are the people and are the government. Usai are the people and are the government. Which people in Sierra Leone? Which people in Sierra Leone when are the government? Show me ba. Which people? That statement day. Now for book and the Western world. Now they say na the people na the government. Not to Salono. Me the Salono asabi the people not to them na the government. The politicians then are Salon, now they na the government. Yeah? And the video will play where people and they say, oh, the policeman say, oh, you listen what he say next. Mr. Fabuangia pass on that say, we there for the government of the day. Okay, you go say yes because they work on, but what he says next, now he make me get an X. What did he say next? He say, IG, go sit down na your AC office. No worry for nothing. In fact, go tell you political masters. That's the exact word we use, in case you not be here. He said, go tell you political masters, not for worry. So whose people away be the talk say the people and the government? Where the policeman say, oh, they're for the government of the day. Which government was he talking about? When the next statement where he say, make IG relax in AC office and make it go tell him political masters, then say everything is fine. My dear, let us speak the truth to power. Tripoli. And then they will learn anything back. How I feel and that's why they talk. I might be wrong. I might say something that way not correct to you. It's fine. But myself na my own idea now they share. Because everybody they come and share. Serra Network no endorse nobody. Serra Network no even endorse what me they say. This one are only and solely on my own aid. Now they talk with they talk. But if you listen to that statement, that's exactly what he said. So the government's way in they talk about, he was talking about the ruling government, not the people. And in Sierra Leone, the people are not the government, but the politicians, then are the government. Because now then they ride big motoka, now they take coronavirus money, they say for buy motoka, now they, what have they not done? And then they sleep in AC, now then they tell say go na AC, then the people are waiting they get for show for say they are the government. What has the people has to show for it? You read what in the Afrobarometer say? And he said the people are not glad. I've invited Andrew Lavalley. I just wait for him for making an answer. I've invited him for make he can explain to Winaya. If not, we will piece together waiting he talk na 98.0 of player. Because I make na do go take. Go they call and they come. Well, who side then go they go take the bring her. So that is the thing. But we all, because we if you're not even the party, you're not a sympathizer to a party. But nobody no want problem na salon. Nobody no want problem na salon. Nobody no want problem na salon. When I start, I say, if you have an investment there, if you people in this salon, if you people in with the same, let me example of $100, we're going to go there. Now $100 they not get for do, you get for increase her. So we don't want her. We don't want her. Yeah? Huh. May God help we. May God help Sierra Leone. Every time that's our prayer. It's so sad to say we can't. Over the weekend, after I see all this, the girl was like, you know what, and we no more than you say, not for revisit, you know, like the experience, because some people can go through traumatic experience and they not ever heal from the war within the experience. I wish say we be get therapy session where people and they talk, where you not get any kind of effect on them after. Because at the end of the day, if we don't able to count people and I let them explain to we waiting and go through the war. Because sometimes somebody not sabi, some man not sabi, joy no more. Make somebody explain no more small waiting you go through. Sometimes you go think twice before you wish they make war go there. You go think twice. I hear me causing them. Then waka from a McKinney. From a McKinney, they walked by foot to Freetown during the war. Imagine they get sick person with them, then tote them na the back. Na bush road. Then waka, the load where they left with na house, not when they reach with na Freetown. The load where they left with too, not when they reach with na Freetown. Because as the journey they go longer, you get tired, you get fed up. Now so they begin to go in a road waiting you feel say not even necessary anymore. I'm not talking about the one where they say put Pekin beat, cut hand, cut foot. No. Because if you know what people went through during the war, trust me, you're not going to call for war. You won't. You go call for war. You shall be waiting a war. Because the one they will come say they want comfort for the people them. Would that then turn not to the people Let's not even go there. Oh no goodie. God help us. We don't want to revisit Yanda again. We don't. And the government for step up the game. Now then are the government. They are the government. Now then they in charge. If you are in charge, show me say you they in charge. But every time we are about 11 years, we're tired. We know. Don't remind us anymore. Show we say you they in charge. Act up. I'm not talking about, because even the way they say, oh, the president can't talk, the president can't talk. Yeah, the president can't talk. Well, at the end of the day, what happened at McKinney? How much people will die after the president don't talk done? Because the president acting the way can't talk. You know, can't talk like Papa and Pekin. I said it here, I was expecting him to come back and can't address we, but people say, oh no, you don't need to address nothing, a lawless, stand this. Anyway, nobody needs stress we inside salon. Oh, I mean, know that. And that one green salon they will get. And nobody needs stress we. We'll be there back tomorrow. Long live Sierra Leone. Long live the people of Sierra Leone. United we stand. Divided we go for them. I'll make you issue right hand up also you right now. And just pronounce something good for Sierra Leone. Also you right now. Please issue right hand up and pronounce something good for Sierra Leone. Yeah? Have you done that? Thank you. We'll get there back tomorrow. No stress. Triple S, Tata.